Hi, my name is Diane Ward, and I serve as the Executive Director here at Project Transformation North Georgia. Thank you for signing up to volunteer with us this summer, and welcome to the Summer Volunteer Distribution Volunteer Training video. I'm going to be reading from a script today, and so if you see me looking kind of funny to the side, it's because I want to make sure that you get all the details and the information that you are going to need to come prepared to volunteer safely with us. We're going to review important information related to your time of service with us. We want you to be equipped to serve when you arrive at site. In this training video, we will review what we will be doing together and how we will be doing it. We will have important safety information, so please listen carefully. Volunteers are critical to the mission here at Project Transformation, where we engage college students, children, and churches in purposeful relationships. And while it might look a little bit different this summer, we're still excited to engage in that ministry this summer together. Most summers, you will find our volunteers reading one-on-one with children in our day camp program, serving meals to our college-age young adults, or hosting some of our family fun nights. And while the summer looks different, as we are together, we respond to the needs of our community in the midst of this public health crisis. With the expected spread of COVID-19, Project Transformation made the difficult decision in April to offer virtual programming and supply distribution instead of our normal summer day camp. The safety and health of everyone involved at Project Transformation is our top priority. This summer, PT, Project Transformation, is providing an 8-week program for children and youth in collaboration with PT National and the other PT chapters across the nation. The summer program includes interactive videos, live virtual reading and circle time with kids, distribution of books, supplies, and food. This is where you come in. Monday through Thursday, we are distributing and preparing our camp in a bags to send home with our families. On Tuesdays, we will distribute at North Springs United Methodist, and on Wednesdays, we will distribute at Stone Mountain First United Methodist. We will distribute camps in a bag, a kit full of activities for children to do at home, with also some meals for kids and families to take home. A small group of no more than 3 volunteers, some from our partner churches, some from our site and host churches, and some of our former interns, will help make this happen each day. You will help make this happen each day with us. Leading these volunteers are our summer interns employed by Project Transformation North Georgia this summer. This summer we have 5 interns across our 2 sites, and so you'll get to know the same 2 interns at your site throughout the summer. They will be there to greet you when you arrive at your site church. How will distribution work? Well, if you volunteer on a Monday or a Thursday, we don't have live distribution. Instead, it's just our packing and organizing days. And so if those are one of the days in which you've signed up, we appreciate you coming and willing to help us prepare and organize and sanitize so that we can distribute efficiently and safely on our distribution days. Our live distribution days are Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Volunteers are asked to arrive by 10 a.m., but families will not arrive until 11 a.m. Vehicles will drive up, roll down their window to share how many meals or bags they need, and then pull forward. Bags will be placed on a table, and then the parent or guardian will get out of the car and grab the bags from the table for a contactless pickup. Your site coordinator will walk through the process with you again when you arrive to serve. And that process may change. As this is fluid and we're new to this, we may discover that there's a better and safer way. So please be flexible when you arrive, and be sure to listen and check in with your intern site coordinators when you show up. Different roles that you might be asked to serve in, or you might be asked to set up. This can include setting up tables, chairs, cones, tents, and signs. You may be asked to serve as a greeter. In this role, you will welcome all the families, direct traffic, and remind families that when they get to the front of the line, they should check in with the site coordinator. You might also be asked to take a couple photos throughout the day. This is a great role for people who can entertain. Can you imagine yourself standing on the corner with a sign that says, "Welcome to PT," or with balloons, or in a tutu? Or a silly costume. If this is something you can see yourself doing in a volunteer role, please let us know and come prepared to serve in that capacity. You might be asked to be a distributor. In this role, you will load bags of food or supplies onto a table. You must be able to lift 5 to 10 pounds in this role. Once the items are placed on the table, the parent or guardian may get out of their car to grab their bags. You might be asked to be a runner. In this role, you will help keep the distribution tables filled with bags. You will replenish gloves, hand sanitizer, and other supplies as needed. You'll also fill in for a greeter or distributor if they need a break. Your site coordinator and site's church staff will be overseeing safety procedures, recording number of bags distributed, and giving direction. After the distribution, we will need your help to clean up thoroughly. What steps will we take to ensure everybody's safety, including your own? Your safety is very important to us, as is the safety of our whole community. And so we have developed safety policies and procedures with the guidance of local and federal health officials. It is very important that you familiarize yourself with these policies. We are going to review many of them today. Unfortunately, not everybody is able to volunteer with Project Transformation North Georgia right now due to COVID-19. And while this kills me a lot on the inside, it's because we care deeply about you and your safety and the safety of the community. The people that are eligible to volunteer at distribution sites this summer are people who are over the age of 18 or under the age of 64. Other people are who have not in the last 15 days experienced symptoms. People who are not feeling sick for any reason. People who are at higher risk from serious illness from COVID-19, including adults 65 and older, people with serious chronic medical conditions, including heart disease, diabetes, and lung disease. If any of these are true for you, unfortunately, you are not able to serve with Project Transformation in this capacity this summer, but there are other opportunities for you. You can help collect items for a camp in a bag, or you can volunteer to read with our children virtually through Zoom. These links were provided for you to sign up for them in the email sent to you with this video, but they're also in the video description below. If these things are not true for you, you are eligible to serve with Project Transformation at a distribution site. However, prior to serving, you must sign a waiver affirming that you have not exhibited any COVID-19 symptoms within the past 14 days or been in contact with someone who has. This waiver was in the email where you found the link for this training. Please go back and review the waiver, print it, sign it, and bring it with you when you come. If you are unable to print a waiver, please let us know and we'll have one available to you when you arrive. Along with your waiver, please wear closed-toed shoes and bring a face mask to cover your mouth and your nose while you serve. If you do not have a face mask, no worries, we will provide one for you, but then we ask that you give it back at the end of your service. We'll wash and sanitize them so that they can be used throughout the summer. You will also be provided with gloves. Volunteers and staff must wear a mask and gloves at all times during their service. All staff and volunteers must have their temperature verified at the start of your service. So when you arrive, you will stay in your car and call or text your site coordinator. You will find their cell phone number in the text below. In the text sent out with this email. The site coordinator will walk out to your car, greet you, and take your temperature with a contactless thermometer. If your temperature is less than 100.4 degrees, you will be ready to serve. If it's over 100.4 degrees, we will ask you to go home, please. Please stay home if you are feeling sick. Next, the site coordinator will ask for your health statement and waiver form before you walk into the church. If you do not have access to a printer, again, let us know and we can provide one for you. Together at our distribution site, we'll be taking precautions to stay safe. All volunteers and staff should wash your hands for a minimum of 20 seconds before, during, and after volunteering. If soap and water are not readily available, use a hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. It is important to avoid physical contact with others and maintain a social distance of a minimum of 6 feet. Do not gather in groups, no handshakes, cover your cough and sneezes with your elbow or tissue, avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. If you find that you have COVID-19 after volunteering with Project Transformation, please contact me by phone or email. That information has also been provided to you in the email I sent out with this video link. That information is essential for us so that we can do contact tracing for the health and safety of our families and our community. So let's recap. But before we recap, sorry about that. Thank you for volunteering with Project Transformation. We truly could not do this work this summer without you. Please wear closed-toed shoes and bring with you your signed health waiver and a face mask. Stay in your car when you arrive, text or call the intern site coordinator, and let them know that you have arrived. They will greet you, take your temperature, and collect your health waiver. They'll point out the distribution process and then assign you your role for the process. If you have time prior, they may ask you for help on a few other tasks, such as organizing bags, entering data into a database, or helping with setup. The distribution will start, and you'll join our team in making it happen. We will practice safety together, and after the distribution, we'll ask that you help us clean up. Now, what I'm about to say is very important. In all things, we ask that you bring with you an attitude of grace and excitement. This summer is one that we want to bring great joy to our families and to our community and to our volunteers and to our staff. It's a stressful season, but we would like to be a place of hope and joy. And together, we have the opportunity to bring love and light to our neighbors through a wave and a smile, or maybe a tutu and a welcome to PT sign, through a meal and through a children's book. Thank you for being a part of this very important work with us. One last heads up. After your service, you'll receive an email prompting you to fill out a survey. I promise the survey won't take more than 5 minutes. Please complete it to help us improve the volunteer experience. I know I have shared a lot of information with you today. If you have any questions, please let me know. Or after learning more, if you don't feel like you can continue in this volunteer opportunity, that's okay. Just let us know and we'll be happy to take you off the list. Please reach out to us if you have any questions or concerns. We're in this together while apart. See you soon.